Aloha. This here is the official trailhead right here. This is the alternative trailhead. So here we are. This is our path across right here, and sometimes this is good snorkeling, but obviously after a rain like we've just had, you can see how brown this is. You won't see a thing. And you might not see the shark that's out for lunch either, so you don't want to be in that stuff. So we're going to head across this way, and as you can see, we are the only first people here today. There's not a footstep on the sand, so that gives you a pretty good idea who's been here recently. So we're going to head over there, and we'll check in with you later when we see something. Hey, it looks like we've come upon a heiau, which is like a family place of worship, and they tend to be enclosed in lava rock or whatever rock, but usually it's lava rock. And then you have this headstone on at the end there that usually symbolizes a ancestor. So it looks like we have a heiau. Aloha again. I'll step a little closer so you can hear me. So we reached the spot where Molokai Properties used to run the Molokai Ranch Tentalos, which were sort of an attempt at the adventure concept, and I suppose moderately successful. I never sold them because I didn't believe in the concept really, but they, as far as Molokai Properties were concerned, of course, were part of the closure of the whole compound, including the hotel and that golf course with the cut down coconut trees. And as you can see here, it looks like a grave site. They have managed to not only take all the tentalos with them when they grabbed the key and ran, but they also managed to chop down pretty much every coconut tree in the grove, so that if anybody were to use this piece of property, they'd have to do a little extra work to make it habitable again as far as aesthetics go. So take a look and see how nasty this looks now. So that's what happens when big business leaves a little island alone, in their own kind of way and on their own kind of terms. It's not a good idea. It's not really a viable concept in most cases, and obviously we see what has happened. So hopefully there won't be a repeat. Hopefully there will be enough local political pressure to avoid this whole scenario again. But nasty it is, for sure, and it's a disgrace, and Molokai Properties ought to be ashamed, and that's all I'm going to say about this issue too. So decided to do a little room inspection. The exit. And it looks like this was one of the ones with two tentalos on the platform for a family of four. I can't say I've seen something this awful looking in a long time, but I hope there will be movement toward returning this land to whom it belongs and leave it there. And that will be the Hawaiians. And it looks like somebody's taking care of a plot over here. Anyway, the hike continues. Here we have a whole piece of a coral shelf that's broken off. If you look down, you can see pieces of shells in here. It's attached. That piece of coral is completely attached over here. You can't move it. You don't find that on the Jersey Shore either. What it is that's getting washed up here, but it seems like there's a combination of goods. We'll just show you. I won't be talking because it's almost impossible to hear me, but we'll show you what we're finding down here. We have a nice piece of ship sitting there. Looks like some kind of rescue boat or container down there. Predicament